really consider what is this fight really about? Why is it such entrenched? I know we hear a lot about religious liberty, and quite honestly, I grew up in Christian education all through college. I don't remember any of my doctrinal classes mentioning only male and female, and that's the way it should be. If you feel it is, awesome.
Why are y'all voting for Kamala Harris?
I don't want to lose my rights. Like, I'm a trans man and I'm gay and I have been pregnant and I've had an abortion before and I don't want to lose that.
Wait a second. Okay, hold on, guys. I'm lost. Did he say he's a trans man and they're gay and they've been pregnant but had an abortion? Hold on.
If it keeps on going.
I think it's absolutely ridiculous that you guys are even considering letting bathrooms and locker rooms being co-ed. I don't care how they identify or whatever kind of delusion people live in, whatever kind of mental disease that they have. Boys are boys and girls are girls. It's simple and basic. It's always been that way. And that's why we have separate bathrooms. I'm not going to allow my girls or my boys to shower with the opposite sex because I don't want them.
What? Are you kidding me?
Fondled or tainted by one of these deranged people sexually. And that's what lingers in these groups of homosexuality and transgenderism is sexually explicit ideology.
What in the world are they trying to do, guys? They want boys and girls to be showering together and using the bathroom together? Just co-ed? No more men's and women's bathrooms, just come one, come all? Let me know your thoughts, guys.
My daughter goes to Franklin. She brought home books about how it's okay that two parents are gay in a household and it's okay for boys to be girls and girls to be boys. What kind of delusion are you guys living in? Are people really retarded? We're still having these talks? Like, what is going on here? Like,
We don't use that word.
No, it's a word. I can use that if I want. Yes, I can. And I can't believe people are so open-minded. Their brains have literally fell out. Does nobody know why?
What are people thinking nowadays, guys? What's going on here? Is this guy wrong? Is he right?
We had opposite sport teams and opposite bathrooms for boys and girls to protect both sexes from one another. If they want to play some delusional game, we have to allow it. Then they should have their own bathroom and their own support, their own sports. It's as simple as that. You know, they shouldn't be allowed to women to come and shower in the boys' locker room. I don't want one of these sucky.
Please, guys, let me know. Is it okay for women to shower with men? Or is it okay for women to, change clothes in men's locker rooms and men change clothes in women's locker rooms? I'm wondering, does anyone think that this guy is off base? Do you agree with this guy? Do you disagree?
Women to come and shower in the boys' locker room. I don't want one of these succubuses coming in there spoiling my young gentleman.
Okay.
You know?
Okay. We crossed
Hey,
the
what?
line.
It's a word. I can use it if I want. Yeah.
No.
Yeah, I can.
I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
Yeah.
No.
Okay, or what? Yeah. So yeah, either way, I think you guys all must have some type of mental disease, even considering this kind of thing.
Sir.
You know, I don't understand what's going on with you guys. That we're even considering this. You guys need to
Wow.
No, absolutely not.
But you know what, guys? We now have to hear from the other side. We've heard this guy here. This man clearly had enough of this nonsense. I've had enough too. But let's hear from the other side.
You say you care about students, but half of you are not sure what gender is, especially transgender. I know the lawyer said.
I know what gender is. Doesn't everybody know what gender is? Wait, I don't know if this guy knows.
Transsexual earlier, that's not the correct term. It's transgender. I'm a transgender woman. My pronouns are she, her.
Oh, that's a woman.
I will only accept those pronouns. I will not be addressed any other way.
Okay.
And in the workspace, I'm protected by that.
Now, I'm just trying to understand, what is this on the desk here? I can't tell, what is that? Is that like a cane or something?
Students should be too, especially when they're not over 18, don't have a voice. So I'm just imploring you to go beyond what, just really consider, what is this fight really about? Why is it such entrenched? I know we hear a lot about religious liberty, and quite honestly, I grew up in Christian education all through college. I don't remember any of my doctrinal classes mentioning only male and female, and that's the way it should be. If you feel it is, awesome, good. You get to believe that. You don't get to impose those beliefs on anybody else. And that's actually.
But that's the way it is. Wait, is this a satchel? This crossbody piece? I feel like Drake sang a song about a crossbody piece, but I don't think he was singing about this type. Or maybe it's a book bag. Are they in school? Oshkosh Area Board of Education, agenda-related public forum. Guys, this is what Tim Walz and Kamala Harris want. They don't want to have people. They don't want your kids, your sons, your daughters to have to be burdened by what was, such as boys and girls bathrooms or men and women's bathrooms. How about just bathrooms? Come one, come all. No matter what kind of equipment you have, come on in. When it comes to the showers, there are no genders, apparently.
Actually, what religious liberty is that your right to believe that is protected, but the other person that identifies as something else is also is right to be protected. So I guess I'm here to say is, with Oshkosh Pride, we're paying attention. And we're going to be involved in this conversation if it keeps on going.
I think it's absolutely ridiculous that you
Wow,
guys
guys. This is a scary future. This is a scary future. But I hope you guys are ready for it. Because it's coming. It's coming real fast.
Why are y'all voting for Kamala Harris?
I don't want to lose my rights. Like, I'm a trans man and I'm gay and I have been pregnant and I've had an abortion before and I don't want to lose that.
Wait a second. Okay, hold on, guys. I'm lost. Did he say he's a trans man and they're gay and they've been pregnant but had an abortion? Hold on. I'm losing it, because if you're a trans man, that means you started off as a girl. Okay, hold on. You started off as a girl, then you converted to being a man, but then you're gay. So if you're gay as a trans man, do you like men or do you like women? I feel like it's like one of those games, like one of those like shell games, like what you got, like 3 cups, right? And there's like a coin or a ball under one of the cups, and they like move the cup all around the 3 cups, and you got to remember which cup had the coin or the ball. I feel like I've completely lost the item that I was supposed to be keeping track of. Interesting here.
I'm afraid of not being able to be myself anymore because from what I've heard, Trump's America doesn't want me to look like this. So that's why I'm here today and that's why I'm voting blue.
But honestly, guys, I don't think Trump is trying to change these people from doing what they want to do. I think what Trump's agenda is, and, his policies and his ideologies are that, look, if you're going to do that, cool, but we're not going to be promoting and recruiting people to do that. We're not going to be going up in the public schools system and making it like a course or even an elective, studying this type of behavior, because at the end of the day, I mean, they're like recruiting. I feel like they're recruiting. And so this is what I've been seeing a lot from the Kamala Harris, Tim Walz camp. This is like 100% recruitment. They're trying to overwhelm the population with this new lifestyle. And again, if that's what you want to do, cool. But when you're recruiting people trying to, when you want to take sixth graders, or excuse me, when you want to take 6-year-olds and start teaching them all this stuff, it's like, this is like opening Pandora's box. And this is a problem. And I feel like a lot of people are just, in the super left, the radical left, they're just trying to eliminate church. They're trying to eliminate church. And there's so much that's related to this that is just an abomination to the principles of Christianity. And it's to a point where, I feel like they're against Christians, and that's kind of scary. That's kind of scary. By the way, guys, if you haven't already, please take a second, hit the like button for the video. Really appreciate you guys. Get into the conversation here, guys. Let me know what you're thinking. Are you okay with this? Let me know if you're okay with this. Let me know how you would feel if your kid was dealing with these types of issues. How would you feel? Do you feel like your school system where you have your kids in, or maybe your grandkids or nieces, nephews, whatever, do you feel like the school system is a little bit overbearing? And do you think that it's more, I personally, I think it's less about their rights, because I think they have rights, but I think it's more than just the rights. I think that they're trying to promote this alternative lifestyle. And that's the thing I have a problem with.
The divide between urban and rural and Harris versus Trump couldn't have been clearer, like here at Crane Grain Farms in Kenosha County. Owner Michael Daniels says he'll vote solely on the economy.
Our expenses, the inflation, it's hard to stay in front of it. Now with the collapsing ag world, the poor trade deficit, we need to balance this stuff. We have to get back to where we were.
You supported Trump in 2016. In 2020, you would do it again.
Without a doubt. I say I'm fiscally conservative, but I tend to be a little liberal when it comes to humans. But it goes back to, we can't help everyone if we don't have a strong economy.
Like Pennsylvania and Michigan, Wisconsin is critical for Harris. 4 years ago, Biden carried Wisconsin by just under 21,000 votes, the closest margin of victory of the election. While our polls show support from black voters has swung 12 points in Harris's favor,
I'm leaning more towards Kamala.
Melody Davey has not bought in. Trump's rhetoric has clearly had an effect on her in an astonishing way.
Have you decided who you want to vote for?
Honestly, no. I'm leaning towards Trump.
And why is that?
A lot of the stuff Kamala says is kind of like what Trump has said, like no taxes on tips was something that was kind of reiterated by Trump beforehand. She's just kind of been caught up in a lot of lies.
Like what?
I think lying about her heritage was one of them.
You think she lied about her heritage?
Yeah, I believe she's just Indian. I don't think she's black.
She is always identified as black. She is half Indian.
Well, I think that's something we can definitely agree to disagree on.
And there was no convincing her otherwise.
Kamala Harris is fake. She's a consummate politician. We've got to pay attention to her record as vice president.
I did a previous video where I show you how nervous these journalists become when confronted with the truth. This is must-see content because it really shows that even though they are aware of their own lies, they still just try to keep the lie going. So anyway, make sure you guys check that video out after this one. As always, appreciate you guys being here. Thank you for keeping yourselves informed. Thanks for hitting the like button, subscribing, and sharing this video. I'll see you on the next one.